should be a great one here, as it'll be the Indianapolis Colts taking on the Los Angeles Rams.
Rigoberto Sanchez to kick off for Indianapolis.
Fall is in the air, and the NFL season is in full swing, and we're underway here in Week 4. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. To the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Right to the air. Here's Stafford. Open man is Jerron Jennings. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. An early statement on the game's first play. 18 yards and a first down.
What a start here to the ball game. You get the good kick return, followed by a quick first down through the air. If this defense isn't careful, they might be looking at a deficit before they know what hit them.
Hey, 50.
Play action. Stafford. And that is taken in by Njoku. And a crossover out of bounds right at the 25. It's another first down as they bite off 23 more on that one.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Set. 180. 32. Alert.
Now Stafford.
Pass complete there to McCool.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown Rams. Puka Nacua, his second touchdown on the season. And the Rams march right down the field in 3 plays to claim the early advantage. You'd have to imagine for a team that's lost 3 straight games, scoring first in this first quarter has to feel pretty good.
That's feel great for them, and also it's a nice signal to the rest of the team, because we talk about complementary football all the time. So they've now signaled to the defense, now signaled to the kicking game, hey, we're here to play in this one. We're going to do our part. Let's see if you guys will do the exact same, and we can break this losing streak.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line.
Left side, he finds Pierce.
And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. On a gain of 3 on the play. And it'll be 2nd down.
You talk about this Rams defense.
And they've played well against the pass, currently ranked 7th in the NFL.
Yeah, defending the pass hasn't been an issue for them. It's been stopping the run. And if they don't stop the run, they can't get back to their strength, which is guarding against the air attack.
And he's got Pierce.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. That's good for a first down, his 2nd catch of the opening drive.
Now the NFL's leading rusher in 2021, Jonathan Taylor.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Full burst there, and he nicely bit off. A pretty decent game.
Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. Now Jones. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and now fall incomplete.
A think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass.
Let's go now.
Throwing, Jones. That's caught. It's Josh Downs. And so close. He gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Taylor is going to take this one in for a Colts touchdown.
That's a great response here in this first quarter. And what I like about it is how they put this drive together. The other guys scored quickly to start the game, but this was smart football to not feel like you have to go out and score quickly yourself. So they worked the ball down the field, took their time, and finished with the touchdown run.
Now they'll line up to kick the extra point. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. The last time I looked at the repeat that, Charles' defense, they were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
A throw left sideline falls incomplete.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. How to get in there and knock another one away. I think maybe that Tucker rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder.
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm was going forward. Incomplete pass. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Now Stafford. And that is incomplete.
This is what you want to see from a defense. Give up an opening drive touchdown, that's fine. But how about them going back out there, recommitting themselves to the task at hand, and forcing a 3 and out, and giving the ball back to their offense.
And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. This is taken at the 18. They'll be hard-pressed to match that one. That a 65-yard punt. And the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Looking to throw. Jones. They'll set up the screen to Taylor. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 11 yards there, just like last play. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Off the play fake. Jones. And well complete. It's a rookie from Oklahoma. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. A good pickup there, 26 yards. 7-7, our score after 1. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Colts in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Running straight ahead, Taylor. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle, that's what we saw right there.
Yeah, that's what their job is, and really a lot of the time they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance, they're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold him in their game.
They got to get to the 20 to keep the drive alive on 3rd down. Back to throw. Jones connecting over the middle with Downs. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that's going to bring up a 4th down.
Spencer Schrader on for the Colts field goal. A 37-yard attempt.
And his kick is good. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
The L.A. offense ready to go for their next drive. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
The Colts are going to get him. Down he goes. The DeForest partner using those big hands and getting in there and bringing him down for the sack.
I'm all about all my people there. On what I love. Ooh, baby, we run it up. Yeah, the minute the sun is up.
So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. Throwing a Stafford. This is the tight end, Njoku. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. That one covers 24 yards. It's a 1st down.
At the 47-yard line.
Now a play fake, and it's Stafford. And that one going to come up short. Low throw. And the Rams had 0-3 here to begin the campaign. And you hate to have to say it this early in the season, but getting close to must-win time, is it not?
And I totally understand why you expressed it that way, because it's so early in the season, it feels like hyperbole. But I think you are spot on this one. Yes, there's still time to turn things around, but they've got to start to win right now if they have any hopes of trying to make the playoffs.
2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12. We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a 1st down. Stafford. He gets this to Devontae Adams. And he can only get this to the 42-yard line, and that is not near enough. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that's going to make it 4th down. 2 minutes remaining in the first half. 10-7, our score. Ethan Evans on now to punt.
For the Rams.
was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback.
20-yard line.
The Colts come to the line, ready to start their next drive. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. The best way to do it, touchdowns.
And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. No one there to help out downfield, but no problem scrambling for 22 and a first. Operating from the gun, Jones. That complete to Downs. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
10 yards on the pickup. In second.
Options galore here. Second and a few inches. Up the middle, here's Taylor. And this time he's able to take it down to the 32. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
A gain of 4 yards. And the Colts first down.
Looking to throw. Jones. Now he's going to step up and run. And he's going to get this inside the 30. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts. As the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. On first down, he'll drop to throw. Pass caught right side by Taylor. And he's out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
First and 10, Taylor now. And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. Jonathan Taylor, his 3rd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Colts will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
His
Point after, right down the middle. And these guys will take a 10-point lead.
Rigoberto Sanchez.
Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. Well, not much time remains here in this first half. We'll see if they can get something out of this drive, at least a field goal. They could certainly use it down by 2 scores. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Charvarius Ward. Loose inside the 30. Inside the 10. And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Colts TD. Extra point attempt here still to come. And that'll make this a 3-score game as the lead moves to 17.
24. Rams 7. Rigoberto Sanchez to kick off for Indianapolis.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now a timeout taken. Perhaps perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Like 7. 59. 50. White. 53. Ready.
To throw is Stafford. And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock.
With a dime look on defense, 2 extra defensive backs on the field have covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
Oh, and that is incomplete. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Second half ready to get underway. The Colts with a lead, and they will receive the football. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in this second half?
Well, I like what they were able to do on the ground.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line.
Intercepted. The Rams take over 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Hey, red. He goes 10. 59.
After the interception, here's Stafford. That's to the right side and complete to Njoku. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run against them.
That gets him 3 yards closer here as it brings up 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Ready.
Corum is going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown.
And maybe that's the magic touch right there. They didn't use him at all in the first half, at least running the football. But here they entrust him with some work down in the red zone, and he responds. 1 carry, 1 touchdown.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. The Colts come to the line, ready to start their next drive. The last drive for this offense, Charles, you remember it ended in 1 play, that quick interception, but they do still have the lead as they start this drive here.
And that's something to focus on for them as well, because it's not quite no harm, no foul. But the interception, hey, shake it off, move on. Hasn't cost your team the lead, and now it's time to rebound. And the quarterback and his teammates, they can add to the lead with a good drive here.
And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
They were not fooling around at all, were they? 2nd and short, and they brought out the heavy package. Almost felt like the super heavy package against that defense, didn't it?
Yeah, I don't think they expected that much beef up front, and it turned into an easy 1st down conversion. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 71 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. Pretty explosive run on that inside handoff, and when you're a runner of his caliber, you don't need a big crease.
You really don't, but also what we're seeing is an offensive line
is taking charge at the point of attack, aren't we? Not only they're controlling the initial contact, they're actually utilizing what they call the strain, the next 2 to 3 seconds to continue to move people. As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Now a 2nd and 10. Here Jones gets it out quickly, complete. And he's brought down, but not before a really nice stiff arm to create a little space. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Off play action. Jones. That one finds Pierce right side. And he is going to have a Colts first down. At least it appears that way. And he got it by maybe the length of a football. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. On the option to give to Taylor here. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
At the 20-yard line.
Again, it's Taylor. And he'll get this down only to the 18. After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
He's got his target. That's complete. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. They'll come out in the pistol. They'll run here with Taylor. They're able to get a couple here, but won't get across the plane as they stop him right around the 1.
Jonathan Taylor, a touchdown machine. He's going to get plenty of looks down here near the goal line. So if I'm on defense, I might start getting prepared to see his number called a couple of more times.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal.
Here we go, set.
Here's Taylor again. And this time he'll score. Touchdown, Indianapolis.
And the thing you have to love about Jonathan Taylor, he's a shifty speed guy most of the time when you hand him the football. But he's not coming off the field when you get down near the goal line because he's as tough and gritty as they come. And he finishes things off here by getting into the end zone.
The extra point splits the uprights. And the lead is up to 18 now. Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
They're on the 29-yard line.
The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. And you see a lot of frustrated faces as they are inching closer to a 4th straight loss. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
If they want to start getting back into this game, it behooves them to get better on first down.
Yeah, certainly not what they were looking for there out of the opening play of this drive. Ball on the 30 now. Here's a 2nd down and 9.
Ready. Alert. 20.
Stafford. They'll get this to Jennings over the middle. So the completion good for just 3. And now 3rd down and 6 to go.
3rd and 6.
Set. Stay safe. 280. Omaha, ready, move! What are you hot?
A shotgun snap for Stafford. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll be touched out here, but not before he does pick up the first. A gain of 32 that time.
First down.
Now from Colts territory, here's a first and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Lady! Easy, alert!
Now it's Stafford. This short pass into the hands of Njoku. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out.
4 yards. That's another Rams.
Drill right, set, double right.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Zebra!
Again, it's Stafford. Right back to Njoku. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. Given back-to-back catches now. That one for 16. And another first down.
First and goal at the
Back to throw. Stafford. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, LA. David Njoku from 8 yards out. And the Rams have got it back to a 2-score game here in the fourth. Stafford and that Rams offense, they're going to stay out there and go for 2.
180, 59! 10.
They'll look to throw. And no, it falls incomplete. So the 2-point conversion, no good.
31. Rams, 19.
The Rams kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air. Oh, good-looking return set up here. And a pretty slick return there. Almost got it to the 45. Officially, they'll call it down at the 44.
And that's the kind of return you're looking for. To get to that spot on the field, that allows you to do a lot of things on offense.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away.
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
And he stopped immediately there. Officially, no gain on the play, and they're left with a 3rd and 8. They've called his number a lot this afternoon. You wonder how much tread is left on those tires.
We certainly do, but I always think back to one of my favorite coaches in the NFL, and he used to have a meeting with his running backs every year in the offseason and say, look, as many times as you're going to carry the ball, you should be able to carry it one more time, so make sure you get in shape.
First target, first catch, and a first down.
First down.
Back to throw. Jones. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. Well, that one was in the air for an agonizingly long time.
Just begging to be picked off, wasn't it? It's one thing if you're throwing a ball like that, trying to throw someone open or lead them into an area. But that ball needed to be thrown with a lot more conviction. As a result, it's an easy interception.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. Stafford now to throw. This short pass into the hands of Njoku. And he had this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds.
13 yards on the
All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Easy, alert!
Here's Stafford. Throw left side complete. That's Adams. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 38-yard line.
Now 2nd and 4.
40 got. Hey, 54. What are you hot?
Now Stafford. Now he'll tuck this and run. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. And the return stops at the 39-yard line. Well, we knew this was going to be a tall order anyway, down 2 scores with this little time remaining, but that interception puts it in to any hopes that they had.
All right, partner, work with me here because obviously scoring a touchdown, getting the onside kick, then going down, scoring again, well, that's asking a lot, isn't it? And that's really not a great expectation to begin with. I think they'll look back on this game and see what got them in this spot in the first place and say to themselves, we really gave this game away.
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. And this time not quite to the 30. He'll be down at the 31-yard line. 84 yards rushing for him now to this point.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the fourth quarter, you're coming up there thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down fourth quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the fourth quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
Well, partner, you and I were excited for this one today and certainly had its moments. Some good execution at times by both of these offenses. Defenses both made some plays as well. And always a joy to be up here in the booth next to you, my friend.
Yeah, it's a privilege to be up here in the booth next to you as well. Thanks for taking the time. And let's go ahead and get ready for our next one, right? I'll see you in the film room. Get that preparation started now.
So for the Colts, they're on a